Alright, it has been a hot minute since I have been on here, and I have a feeling I'm probably going to say that at the beginning of most of my episodes, because I seem to film a video, and then months later I film another one. As you can see, right next to me here, there is this lovely leafless tree. That's what this episode is we're working on the trees now. I'm pretty sure that this is not 100% correct. I'm like 95% sure almost every single block is correct for the build, like the actual school, and for several parts out here, but like for this tree, I'm not certain. We're just gonna kind of make it look similar to the one in the video, because it would take me 500 years to build this exactly, block for block. It's raining now. Good luck to me. So this is a 2-block span, this little grass patch here, and this is a different color of 2 blocks. It's hard to tell. I will try to put some lines over it, but right where my cursor is one row of blocks, and it's the one that goes all the way up, and it's the trunk, the base of the trunk of the tree, and then the one right here next to it, this little row where my cursor is the second part of this grass. Oh shoot, don't do that. Oh hey, look, I can see it now. Good. So the base of the trunk of the tree goes where the first, or I should say the left side of the 2 rows of grass. And then there's this little side stump thing right next to that on the left. Now, we have to also know how many blocks high it is, so we've got, obviously this is 1, so the block above the grass is 1. And then this part right here, follow my cursor, always watch my cursor. So this part here, if you go straight this way and follow this row of blocks, you can see that it is in fact 1 row of blocks, because it dips down and follows this row of blocks afterwards. So this is 1, and we know that this row right here makes this one a 2nd block. Then we know that there's this 3rd row right here, which makes this bottom one a 3rd block. So this is 3 blocks high. So we know this is also obviously at least 3 blocks high. And that is how I started with building this thing. So if we come here, you can see, oh shoot. Ignore this dirt here, I'll fix all this later. But for now, actually, why is that like that? Let's not ignore that. That looks atrocious. Okay. 1, 2, 3 blocks. And then and then remember, it's with this big tall one is the left side of the 2 blocks of grass. And this is directly to the left of that. Just look at those leaves. They're so pretty. Oh, shoot. I am clicking all the buttons today. This is just going to be a rough estimate here, okay? Because it's almost impossible to tell how many blocks is in between this 3rd block and, like, right here. Just based off the distance, this little amount kind of seems like the same as this little amount. So I would say, like, 1 block here, and then this part of the leaf would be a 2nd block. I don't know. It kind of looks like this is 2 blocks to me. So this is our 3rd one. So this would be 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the 8th one is where the first extension goes out. And it looks to me like it's 1 block of an extension. Is that what I did? Yes, I did 1 block. This tree is in the way, but I didn't make these trees exact, or we literally would be building this for the rest of the year. Anyway, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the 1 should technically be 1 below, like so. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it's 2 over to the left side. So, 3. Oh my gosh, just kill me now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, that is correct. This is on the 8th, and this is directly above it and to the left side. Perfect! This is one little block on top of these, so we know that this right here is one more block. So from our left side double block extension branch, we've got one here at least, and it kind of looks like it lines up with this side, so we could probably say it's safe to say that this little space here would be two blocks. This looks like it could be 2 blocks, just like it was down here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th one here, we've got 1 block to the left, but as you can see, it's set back 1. It's directly behind this instead of right next to it. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th one, we go back 1. On the 5th one, we go back 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like so. And now we have on the 5th one, so let's restart our count over. So here we have 1, and then this really shadowy area, so we have 1, maybe is 2, and then on the 3rd one up, we have 2 out to the right. So 1, 2, 3, yes, right, 1, 2, 3. Looks like I did everything up by 1. Or I had it right from the first time and I'm doing it wrong now. And it was 3 out to the right, or how many out to the right was it? It was 2 out to the right. Where did I get 3 from? What crack am I on? Okay. Okay, where were we? This one is pretty clear to see. So this is 1 block here, obviously, because it's 1 square. So this is 1, and then this is the next one. This is 2. So on 2 up, we go back by 1. So 1, 2, we go back by 1. Now I had it like this because in this video you can see it kind of like goes back 1, but then there's some like leaves here, and then it goes back 1 again. But what I did was I put a wood block there instead of a leaf for some reason. And I think it's because the leaf sets right next to this guy. Instead of being behind, like this block is behind this, instead of the leaf being behind this block, I think they're right next to each other, touching each other. So I did this because if you take it and you put it how I had it before, just like so, oh shoot, just like so, and you put a leaf right there, it ends up right next to it. And then you also have that one random wooden block that ends up right behind. Alright, well now I can't see anything else, so we got to zoom out here. Reposition, there we go, that's a good view. So we left off right here. What is going on over here? Okay, anyway. We have, ooh, this one's a little tricky because these ones are sticking out, so it's kind of messing up our perspective here. So we've got, let's look at this side. This is our like 1 and then our 2 that we did just now. So this empty space must be 3, and maybe this one is 4. So that would be 2 blocks. So we have 1 here, 2 here, and then on the 3rd one, it's getting a little funky looking. The quality is a little decreased. It almost looks like it's popping out 1. Alright, let's back it up. Alright, so zoom in here. This is the one that we had left off on. It's hard to see, but this is our wood block back in there. So this looks like 1, 2, and then 3. And this is right next to the base, but then this one, it does look like it pops out a little because there's a shadow right here. So 1, 2, and then on the third. So 1, 2, then on the third one. Pretty much what it looked like. I just sometimes randomly throw in the leaves there to like kind of make me remember where I'm at. Alright, next. And directly, it looks like it quite literally is directly above that we have our next two. I kind of look like they're right next to each other. That one's hard to tell. What did I do here? One forward, one back? Maybe? It does kind of look like one forward and one back because there's a shadow on this side. Instead of on the right side, it's on the left side. Alright, now we've got this part here is 1. This part where the shadow is 2. And then right above that is 3. Then we have on the fourth one up a block sticking right forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, sticking right forwards. Now I do however think it is like this one, and it's like facing like that. So I'm just gonna like remove this. It's kind of messing with me. Alright. So we had 1, 2, 3, and then on the fourth one. And now we've got one up above it, one little leaf guy. And then we have got 2 right there. And it looks like there is one little wooden block. You can see it's kind of got maybe this woodish hue instead of green. So the second one up, there's one back. But then right above that, there's one to the right. So we had a leaf. And then right here, we had one right back. And then right above that, we had one right out to the side. Just like so. And then we had, looks like 2 leaves right above that. And then right next to those second leaves, we have a block just chilling right in there. So we can attempt to do that. It looks like it's making this sort of shape. Wait, what? Where am I? Okay. So there was 2 leaves, and then it kind of made like this ordeal. Like that. Then we've got, oh, this is 3. You can see this side is shorter than this side for the leaves, which means this one actually goes down one more. Yes, we have that one that is above what we just did. And then this one looks like it's another row. Right in between there is 2. Then this row looks like it would be 3. And then on the fourth one, we're sticking forwards again. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one. Sticking forwards. And then right above that is 1, 2, 3, looks like 4, and then 5. So it's like a cross of 5, but without the left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like that. And then it had, since this part up here looks kind of easy, you can kind of tell how many blocks are where. It looks like these bottom 2 are set back right behind. Oh, bottom 2, but I've got 3 here. What did I do wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. It goes right in the middle. This one goes in the middle like that, and then these 2 are set back behind. like this, but then I saw it come out and go down, maybe like something, I think it was something like this. Yeah, so it was those two are set back, 1, 2, and then it goes right over here. There's this row here where the top of my cursor is. This was the one, so this is another row. This is a row, but then where it pops forward, this is a row, and it pops forward again, a row. So it looks like this is 3 blocks down, and right next to this wood block, it's 2 blocks down. So 3 blocks down, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 blocks. There it is. Looks pretty similar. So on that other side, I guess we're just going to do the leaves from the top to the bottom, because the bottom is looking a little funky anyway. So we have right next to our wooden block again, but it's set back by 1. We just have 1 block. But then we have this one forward, so that would mean there's a second block. But then it goes back again, and that must be a 3rd block right here. But then it goes down 1. So there's 4 blocks right here. But then there's this random one that pops forward on the second one down. So right here on our block that pops forward, we had 1, 2, 3, 4. But then remember the second one down, there was one that popped forward. Now let's double check our work to make sure that this one is supposed to connect diagonally to this bunch right there. So it looks like it does connect directly diagonally, and there's also one right in front. So since there's the base here, there's one in front here, 1 leaf, but then there's also this set of 2 is also in front of that one, which means it popped this thingy here, pops forward 2, and then there's 1 there, which means this whole thing, I think, pops forward. Like that. What do we think? Yep. This whole thing up like that. So this like little candy cane shape should be flush with this wood piece, but there should be this one like hiding in the back. So we've got our candy cane piece, and then this one hiding in the back, and then this whole thing that we just built even further back than that by 1 block. Yeah, that looks about right. Now we have, looks like, so this is 1 whole row, and then right next to the one that we did, there's another couple of blocks, and because there's this little shadow here, it does look like it is set back 1 more. So this is 1, this is 2, because this empty space was our last set of, this was 4, remember. Let me gather my words here. This whole stretch right here was 4 blocks. So this empty space is 1 block, and this empty space is 1 block. So the middle one has to be 2, because 2 plus 2 is 4. So this is set back by 1 because of the shadow here. So we've got 2 blocks to set back. But because there's a row here of blocks and a row here of blocks, that means there's 2 rows, which means that this is 1 block and this is a second block. And that looks like it's right on top of this branch, because this is in front of this branch. We'll see. We'll see. Let's just start with our 2 that need set back. Now, was it set back from this one, or was it set back like all the way back here? I feel like that looks right. It gives it more depth.
Hi, so the recording is already like 5,000 years too long that I still have to edit, and I've already done 21 minutes of explaining like the gist of how you follow from the picture and then build accordingly. So I'm just going to speed up the rest of the tree until we get towards the base where it gets more complicated, and that way the video is not like a movie. So if you don't quite understand it yet, you can either rewatch everything I've already done, or you can just like slow down the next however many minutes that the sped up version is going to be, and you just follow it and build exactly what I'm building. There will probably be more videos in the future of me explaining how to build something from just a picture, especially if it's requested. So hopefully you can build the tree if that's what you're interested in doing from this video, or at least from the 21 minutes that I've already explained how to do it.
Okay, these two that are like a diagonal look like they're far off in the distance. This one, however, looks like it's behind the base, but still right next to the base. I mean, still like close enough that we need to put it there. So this spot and this spot were nothing. and this one and this one look like they're as equally as dark. So we need to put those behind. Now where this double block is, we've got right next to it, we have a whole row. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can't tell if these are right next to the base and connected to this or not, because this looks like it's right directly up against these two, which are up against the base. But these ones look like they're further back behind the base, but they're directly connected to this. So I think what I'm going to do, make this row, which is 1, 2, at least 3, and put that where it needs to go, which is right next to here. So 1, 2, and 3. And then this looks like this is 1, 2, and then 3 where that branch is over here. So we'll do 3 more down. 1, 2, 3. Yep, and it lines right up with the one where that branch is. And then we've got some stuff set back, so this is set back by 1. Wow, it's set back by 1, but then it also looks like it's set back under here. Oh, unless it's these 3 that are set. Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. The 3 like this under here are going to be back by 1 from this. But these ones are going to be forward by 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 here, 3 here. So we're going to do this. Shadow, shadow, shadow. 1, 2. Three, and then the shadow ones like that. That's what I'm gonna do. But those are supposed to be set back from this guy. Maybe the shadow is even further back than I thought it was. Like this. And then these guys yeah, like that. Alright, we'll do that. However, I can't see like a gap there. So we're gonna have to fill in this gap. Like that. There's a deep dark hole. Now maybe we should work on this side again. Let's switch over. There's also this though, now that I think about it. Oh yeah, that is connected. So we've got this like other junk going on that I can't really see. So we're gonna wing it. This is weird. We're gonna do, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can see a gap there. That must be another row of 5. So this one kind of looks like it's set back. Almost like it's set back twice. So just to make things a little realistic, we'll do fill in a block there. Oops, what leaf did I just destroy? That one. huh? I don't like this game. Okay, on top and then in front, like an upside down F. On top, in front. There was a block gap there. Like an upside down F. Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's actually completely open. Okay. That's just like open. And then at the bottom of the F, it looked like there was another row, so I guess I'll just do that too. And then this row, row right down the middle there, it goes even further down past that F, so, because it lines up with this. It does, it lines up with this part. So maybe that doesn't go there. But I'll tell you what, this does go down all the way to there and in front one. And just because it looks funny, I'm going to put another row there. Okay, that's done. We're looking like a tree. This one all the way in the back here, this piece of wood, there's two next to it. And two below it. Two next to it, two below it, and maybe another row, another row, another row. So let's do 3 more rows. So 3, and that looks like it's about right above that bottom. Yep, right above this bottom. So there's 2 above that. And they're right next to it. Actually, there's also one there too. And then there's 2 behind there. Sorry if I'm going too fast. I'm just kind of getting bored of this now. This is too much work. And I think this just connects up to here. It's looking like a jungle now. Yeah, it just connects up to there. And then there's like some dark spots going on there. So I'll just throw in some leaves. No, not like that. I don't know. Let's just, okay, we're gonna do this. And there. Then we have this whole giant chunk. And it goes, this one's easy because it starts right where we had that little block here, and it literally is just a square all the way down to this thingy. And it should line up just slightly behind it, hopefully. Please line up. So it's just a square. It connects to the end of this all the way over. So it goes there. Lines up in front of that. And then there's just like this random gap there, I think. Yep, right there. And then there's this one piece randomly there. And then there's like, this is a row and this is a row. So there's 2 block wide and it goes down a little ways. So there's 1 block here and 1 block here right next to this branch. And then there's 1 block above. So there was 1 block above this last one, and then there was 2 out to the side. Now, is there anything in this gap? Yes, the whole thing's filled in, but it's 1 block behind that singular lonely block right here. Like that. Well, it looks like it's gonna be about 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just do 4. No, I'll do 3, and then I'll see if it looks like there's enough, the right amount of space. Yeah, I don't know. To me, that looks about perfect. And then there's like this thing behind right there that is the exact same length. So like that. That looks about right. There is just like a really big gap here though. That's the only thing that I'm noticing that's like really weird. There's some dark spots, so I'll just kind of make it look darker. Straight line there, and then one in. That looks like the tree. That is pretty cool that I could do that. I love that. Anything in the front I'm missing? I don't think so. Let's take a look at the back. I'm scared. Move. Hello. Psh, it looks bald at the top. The bottom part doesn't look too bad. And then fix this area's bald spot, maybe? I don't want to mess it up though, because then the front might look different. This is definitely bald spot though. Beautiful, perfect, lovely, wonderful, love it. I want macaroni and cheese. Alright, well there is one tree. Done. And I think what I'll probably do is just go ahead and copy them with World Edit and paste them. So we've got a couple of them here. And then when I do that, I'll kind of just fix the front to make it look a little bit different. Oh, I see what they did. They just rotated the tree. So, oh my gosh, okay, ready? So that's the back of the tree, I think. Right there. That, I think, is actually the back. Are you kidding me? It means I have to do the back side now? I'm gonna scream. Oh my gosh, do I want to do that? I don't know if I want to do that.
This is editor me because video me forgot to explain what on earth is going on. So the tree in the back is actually just a 180-degree flipped version of the tree in the front. There are not two different trees. It literally is just the back side of the tree we just built. So do not fill it in like I had just previously done. Don't fill in the back side. Just look at the picture that we're looking at here. Just look at this tree and copy that just like we did on the front, but do it on the back side. And then I will go show you how to copy and paste all the trees where they need to go.